It starts with a phone call. The caller claims he's from Microsoft and tells you your computer has a virus. If you fall for the scam, you let the caller take control of your computer over the internet. Then he tells you you won't get your computer files back unless you pay up right now. Your computer held hostage. A Night on Your Side consumer alert we brought you last night. Since that story aired, we've heard from you wanting to know what can be done to stop this. Kevin Keene joins us from the newsroom with...
Guy, we've heard from lots of people who have gotten these kinds of calls. Many just hung up, but some fell for the scam. One victim asked us today, what can I do to stop the threat and protect others? We found an answer, and before you think they'll never catch these guys, think again.
After you fall for the scam, your computer turns into a digital mess. Viruses have infected your PC, and you might need professional help removing them.
We get about 30 to 40 ransomware jobs a month.
Bill Arnaldi owns Fireball Computer Repair and says more and more Tucsonans are coming to him for that help. The threat is on the rise.
The perpetrators are getting a lot more aggressive. They're just more organized, and it's very wide scale.
Arnaldi can stop the viruses, and police want you to turn to them to stop the culprits. But Lieutenant Kara Riley says the Oro Valley Police Department hasn't heard from any victims.
They feel like, gosh, how could I have done that? How could I have been not smart enough to see this was a scam?
But that scam is a crime, fraud, especially if the online thugs get your money.
Is there any chance of catching them?
We have had, and this is why it's important to file a police report, because we as a local agency may not be able to make an arrest per se, but what we have access to is all of the federal and international resources.
The Federal Trade Commission has recently received a lot of complaints, and in October they actually went after 6 companies, all based in India, that were perpetrating the scams, and they actually shut them down.
Do arrests get made? Sometimes they do, but a lot of times what ends up happening is their whole scam per se gets shut down, and that's the key.
You heard about it in the story there. Last month, federal regulators tracked down and charged 17 people with impersonating companies like Microsoft and tricking customers into thinking they had these viruses. It was all part of an international crackdown, and more could come.
Kevin, to avoid this problem altogether, what's the best advice?
Yeah, if you get a call from someone claiming to be from Microsoft and you weren't expecting it, just hang up.
Okay, Kevin, thank you. Now, this story was brought to our attention by viewers just like you. If you have a problem and want us to get involved, just ask and we'll investigate. You can either email us, news@kgun9.com, or call our 9 on Your Side line, 290-7726.